Case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. Now there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
What's happening, people? Let me get the TikTok mess out of here. But you follow it. If you're over there, follow it. All right, man. So interesting. First and foremost, what I want to say is thank you to the subscriber who reached out and was able to get a hold of Gina Diamond for me, whoever it was. Even if you were in the bushes, I appreciate you. She gave me the DMs. You know, the last stream that I did, I thought that was kind of like old news on the street. It's not really ancient news. But as I'm playing it, I'm realizing there's a lot of people that don't really know about it. And as I'm learning that, I kind of did like a little bit more digging, and I realized kind of who did cover it. And then it was interesting to me because I saw it get swept under the rug. But needless to say, Gina Diamond, link is in the chat. I'll put it in the description as well. She sent me the DMs, and this woman is not lying one bit. The video that I played was from Chronicles of the Shady, which was an interview. Gina, if you want to hit the link, if she's in the chat, you're more than welcome to hit the link. And by the way, happy Pride Month. From what I understand, you know, there's not much information, but she's not lying. I have the DMs. She read the DMs, you know, word for word. You know, but on the back end of things, she's made to look like a liar. I'm gonna drop the link. Will you come up? There's no sense of me telling it if you want to. I mean, I pretty much got it, but hey, by all means, I'll drop it for you. You know, on the back end of things, you have Dolly saying obsessed females, crazy females, liars. It's not what I saw, people. It's not what I saw. Not what I saw at all. But, you know, look, happy Pride Month. If you're into chicks with dicks, if you're into trans people, then be about your issue. You know, be about it. But you can't you can't have like the secret like little crush and stuff or attraction there. And if you do, by all means, there's not a problem with that. But you can't like feel that way, but then clown on people and make fun of people. You look like a big hypocrite if you do that. But I can't right now. I'm doing things. Not a problem. Let me delete the link though. If you want it, just message me. This is only for her. I'm gonna delete this. But okay, not a problem. Again, subscribe to the channel. So I do want to just roll back, and I was gonna open this one up with the Don stuff, but I'll get into the Dolly and Gina Diamond stuff first. I want to play back the video that was played I think it was by Chronicles of the Shady, and the information that was leaked out. And then I'm gonna show the screenshots that Gina sent me. Because again, back to the last live, a lot of subscribers over here. Uh, the analytical data doesn't lie. A lot of people do support the guy. Not a problem. Subscribe to whoever you want to here on YouTube. It's your entertainment. It's your phone. It's your laptop. It's your tablet. It's your PC. It's your decision to hit that free subscribe button to whoever you want to. I'm just letting you have all the information. And we have to get the dustpan out and get it back from under the rug and get the truth out. Because when someone's saying, hey, dude was flirting with me, okay, saying pretty eyes, this and that, and then it gets all the way shoved up under the rug, look, maybe at first she said, hey, I want to sell these mofos. She's pimping a tragedy pimp. She's pimping a tragedy pimp. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But you can't discredit the person. You can't discredit the person because you think that she don't have them. The white boy's got them. They came from her. I didn't pay for them. But at the time, maybe she wanted to get a couple of, I don't have a problem with anybody pimping a tragedy pimp. I actually think that's the smartest thing anybody can do. Monetize a tragedy pimp. By all means, get your pimp hand strong. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. All right, so what I want to do, I'm going to give a couple shout outs, then I'll play the video. And again, to my knowledge, and I could be wrong right here, I do know that there was a live stream done between Gina and someone else. I don't even know the original live stream. I just know there was a clip from Chronicles of the Shady. And from that, the word kind of like spread on the streets for a little bit. And then I do know a few people kind of picked it up and talked about it for a little bit. When I played this video, the last live, I was thinking that it was old news, but I was learning a lot of people didn't know about this. So I'll reopen the can of worms. But the thing here I want to really focus on is whenever there is something about this guy in regards to a woman, okay, somebody is hot water, if you will. It's always the lady is crazy. It's always haters. It's always cockroaches. It's always liars. It's all this. It's never, yeah, I did that, or just facing it head on. It's always everything but that. So we got damaged goods, crooked arrow, Arctic is in the house. I said, Gina, what's up, Dolly Bear? We flirted for months, but in the public, he was bashing trans people. That's interesting to me. That's totally believable just off face value, but off the DMs, I totally get it. I'm obsessed with truth and white boy. We love the real Dolly on YouTube, who's on the screen right now. These clowns going to put Gina through hell. I can't. Okay, so I read that one. Mark's in the house, Carol. All right, so let me play the video that got us here. Then I'll show the DMs. Gina, I don't want to misrepresent you. So the live before this, when I brought you up, I've heard your name, and I want to say that. And by all means, I don't have the information right. I don't know much about your channel, but I do know that I think at least there was a situation with when Molly had the Airbnb situation when she doxed the person who was staying there and that whole thing. I believe she mentioned you or something like that. If you want to touch on that, clear anything up, you can. Let me get this. So I'll play the video and then I'll get into these DMs here, people. I don't want to, I don't want to attach you to that if that was the wrong Gina or something, because I honestly don't know. And I did try to tag her in the community post that I made, but I had to get her link because there's a million Gina diamonds. So if you want to subscribe, hit the link in the chat. Absolutely drop kick the like button. All right. So let's get into the video. It's a very short video. The video which this all transpired from, which is actually just a clip of the original video, if you will.
See if you
clip it.
comments. So
Please clip it.
Send something in for. Well, that's what you call a hypocrite. Yep.
What?
He's a hypocrite in everything he says.
Okay, well then I won't type it instead. But yes, if you saw my DMs, which I may or may not accidentally put on my Facebook, but yes, Dolly Vision likes trannies behind the scenes. And then knock it off.
Wait.
So, yeah.
Wait. What?
Girl, he's in my
know
deep.
this.
Yes.
Hey, Miss Auntie, how are you, honey?
He thinks my eyes are really pretty.
Oh my God. Am I really hearing this right now? Is this an excuse of...
I know. It's piping hot tea.
Wait. Justin, you hear this?
I wonder what meth church would think about that.
Good night, one bless him.
Okay, before anybody gets all excited or starts saying shenanigans and this is not true and liars and cockroaches, 100% what she's saying right now, valid, certified, concrete, 1000% proof, which we'll get into in a second. I'll be able to back it up. So just relax for the naysayers, for the ones in the bushes, because there seems to be like this like, you know, for the tragedy pimps that have this like, I don't want to say cold, but I want to focus on this blind loyalty that you give in, that you throw at people. You have to take the information in. You cannot just bypass something. You cannot just attack this person who's just saying the truth. I mean, they have DMs. Just because maybe they say, oh, you know, I want to sell it, whatever. Who cares? You can't dismiss the information. But, you know, that seems to happen a lot with this dude. It's interesting. So just pump the brakes, take the information in, and then make your decision. But if you're already swayed, you know, it's comical to me. It really is. But moving along, let's finish this out. But happy Pride Month.
So a couple months ago, I started talking to Dolly, and he was asking me for pictures, or I said he was cute, and he's like, well, send me a picture because I might think you're cute too, or something along those lines. So I did. I sent him one picture, and he's like, it's pretty, but is that it? Like, he wanted more pictures. So I started sending him lingerie pictures. And he's like, you're really pretty. What did he say? Them eyes. Oh my God, them eyes.
Midnight nurse.
Oh my God, I don't know where my Dolly messages went.
Oh, they were going.
Or if I'm keeping it real, when I first watched the video, if I'm keeping it 100% real, white boys need to keep it real. If I'm keeping it real at this point of the video, I thought maybe shenanigans. How do you lose the videos? How do you lose the pictures? But boy, oh boy, I put myself into the naysayers. White boy, you have to wait and take in the information. And so I thought, but towards the end of the video, you know, she shows the DMs, and it was enough for me to at that. I never got to read them. Now I'm sure that other channels have done what I'm about to do. I don't even know that, but the dude keeps shooting over here with the slick comments and this and that. If you want to play, we can play. You do not get to determine when and where and how long and the start and stop of playing is. You should have never played. If you don't start no shit, there won't be no shit. Moving along.
Going?
What the fuck? I didn't even delete them.
He did. You should have snapshot that.
No, but like the whole conversation, it's only like boring shit.
Well, that's because he probably deleted it.
He probably saw this.
She said, bitch, final. He said, bitch.
I know,
isn't that a little
Justin.
suspicious that they're gone?
Yeah, but I'm not lying.
Well, we don't think that you're lying.
So Gina says, this is interesting. I didn't know this. That night, people rushed into his chat, and he went off camera, ended his live, and deleted it, laughing my ass off. That's how good I got him. That's fun. I know he was 38 fire hot at you about this getting out on the internet. You know, but the part about it is, I never saw. He treated you kind of like he does me in a sense. It was like he does not want to. I never saw, at least, him through a community post and whatnot, like head on directly, like one on one, like face you, like at Gina Diamond, you are a liar. That never happened. Or at Gina Diamond, you are crazy. He never said that, but he generalized it like these ladies or these crazy ladies. Like he threw you in a group. And that's kind of what he did to me too. He comes over wanting to play. I completely roast the dude. Then he comes over writing comments. He does a live. He's like, these men creators. I'm like, bro, put your big boy pants on. Say my channel name. Give me some clout and let me destroy you. But he don't want to do that. He wants to say the Crack Hive and Queen Bee and this and that. And I believe, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that most likely that Queen Bee did cover this. And even if she did, because somebody left a comment saying that Gina is easy to get a hold of. She's always in Queen's chats. And again, shout out to the person who was able to get Gina to give me these DMs. But if Queen Bee did do that, what I'm assuming, if she did do that, then it's easy for him to say, oh, the Crack Hive, and oh, Queen Bee is a hater, and oh, the Roach channel, and oh, it's easy for him to dismiss if Queen Bee did do this right here. And again, I don't know that for sure, but I could easily see him doing that. Let's get back to the video.
Yeah, but most people are gonna.
That's the funny part. But most people probably will. But guess what?
Wait. Some more. Okay, January.
Snapshot it. Screenshot it. I mean, snapshot. I said screenshot.
And he's like,
Screenshot it.
I am. Hold on. They're load. They had to load. I also have a message where I cussed him out because he was making fun of some guy for being into a trans girl, and I was like, he's like, I wasn't, and he didn't apologize either. He just was like denying it and saying, I never said anything about a trans girl, whatever. That's not what I was talking about. I said, Dolly, I was fucking watching you live. Yeah, you did.
I wish I knew how to just put you on the screen.
what Gina says. This is a good comment. Very true. She says, Angie B, hell no, everyone attached to Molly is trash. They all betrayed me, and I'm doing great over at the Hive. Hey, look, that's very true about Molly. We had the same the whole situation, the same thing. You know, I'm reading the comments as this plays, and I don't want to keep cutting up this video, but somebody was asking about Princess. Hey, look, Princess is cool. Spoke to him numerous times, you know, way in the beginning before the whole fallout with them. You know, yeah, but Princess is also loyal, very loyal friend. You know, but I just wish that he would see that he's being used. I don't know. It's hard to say much more about that, but I don't know if you could maybe, if you talk to him, hey, look, just give him this link. I've talked to Princess a couple times on the phone, but I can only imagine she's still using that dude. His medication, the fall guy, and all that, and it's sad. It's sad.
Oh, specifically. Hold up. Them eyes. Oh my God.
Funny how on here they diss the trans and gays behind the scenes. It's a whole different story. It actually is. Yes.
Told
Fake as
ya.
fuck.
I don't know, Dolly. What would Meth Church think about that? He's a big.
You better screenshot them mugs
I am.
because they can go away like that. So you got to do it now.
Oh, because he asked me to send him pictures, and I did. And then he wanted sexier ones, and he's like,
What?
"Oh, that's a lot better. Very pretty."
Wow! No way! He says.
Okay, you're very cute yourself.
Wow!
Okay, look, none of this is all truthful, 100%. You got pretty eyes, concrete evidence, without a doubt, black and white, no denying it. Everything she's saying. What I'm doing is putting the video on the screen, and I'm about to put the screenshots on the screen. Just because she may be doing this and reading you what is said, people debunked it, people doubted it. A lot of people didn't, but a lot of people did. And hey, man, you need to take the information in. 100% not a lie. And I'm going to show you in a second. I didn't know that about Princess Gina. Didn't know that about Princess. Interesting, though. What's up, Creative Denise? Checking what's going on, Mama. Angie. Jody, what's happening? Catching you guys up. The real Dolly, I gotcha. Mystical, I hope you're feeling better. All right, guys, let me get through this video. Long gone. Glad that you're here, and I hope you're feeling better. We need Team White Boy Radio in perfect health, and we need y'all with us.
Oh, no way! Oh my God! Free.
You're very cute yourself.
Stop
and
it.
I sent him one picture, and he said, "You're welcome." Is that the only one? Like, he wanted more pictures.
Woo! He's been busted for asking his
He's like, "Oh, send me a pic. Maybe you're cute too."
Ain't that some shit? Ain't that
some fucking shit, you guys?
See a few
Clip
in the
it.
comments. So
please clip it.
Send something in for Ooh, you send
You
him
see
some
that?
pictures? Wow.
You see what he says? Them eyes. Oh my
No,
god.
I wish I knew how
It's
to
kind of hard
get
to
it
see
bigger,
from
but
here, but she's
leave it
showing
on for a little bit longer so they can clip it.
All right, let's.
Okay. Clip this.
Woo! Look at that chat. Wow. Let me find out.
Like, are you trying to get up with me?
You like chicks with dicks.
Like, are you trying to get up with me? Like, cause I don't get down like that. I'm a straight man. Now I don't have a problem with you if you like that, but I just want you to know, BK and Glare, I'm fucking straight.
Dolly says show the proof, Gina. She already did. She already
Oh,
did.
really? Oh, don't challenge me, Dolly. Don't challenge me. See, Dolly, that's what happens when you fuck with my bitches.
He wanted to wash you down with that soap.
Are you supposed
Justin
to?
is
All right, so y'all heard it. Let me post this video once more in the live chat. So you heard it. The ending was interesting. Calling Glare and BK saying, I don't know what that was. I guess he's saying that they're hitting on him or whatever. All right, look. And another thing with this guy, stop stealing my jokes, bro. Why do you steal Baby Gap from me? I made Baby Gap up. I even put the Baby Gap shirt on. You can't just take Baby Gap from me. You don't even. It doesn't even come off the same way. You start saying it so much, I stop saying it. And with BK, come on, who's the one who's been? Come on, let's get real. Let's get real. I don't think that. Come on, there's no way that. Well, I don't know what he's trying to say. Glare hit on him. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Just come on, and or I don't believe you do. I don't know what's real anymore, but I highly doubt it. But anyway, I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I'm going to show you. I just want to back up her truth here. It's interesting. I watched that video before, but I did not realize in this live he jumped in and all ass hurt, because we do know he does that, people. We just go 2 lives back on this channel. He does that same thing. So I could feel as she's talking, I could feel like as you know, she's showing the pictures, I could just feel the sense of ass hurtness when he's jumping up in there all mad, like trying to say show it. Hey, well, let's show it then. Here's the pictures in a little bit better presentation. Okay. No one was lying. If you can remember what she said, pretty eyes. Okay. Questions about pictures. Well, let's get into it. Let's have a peek. I don't have any specific order here, but it does. We'll just whatever. Okay, I got a couple here for you. All right, here we have. Is this the thumbnail that I use? No, it's not. All right, but here we have. This is the official Facebook account. Okay, we have a. Let's see, can I hit this? No. Okay, I can't zoom in much more than this, but obviously you see Gina's picture sent. Okay. There's another one above, but we don't have to see what that one looks like. And then there's the official account. Okay, that's a lot better, very pretty. Okay. There's another picture below. There's 2 pictures, and in between it says, okay, that's a lot better, very pretty. And I don't expect the entire conversation, but just enough to back up what she's saying. This is all I need, really. All I need is this right here to validate everything she said. But as you know, so far, and she did say that in the video. In the video, she says that he asked for pictures and says that's a lot better, very pretty. Okay, so at this point, it's clear to say that Dolly Vision Jimmy is knowingly in communication with a person who has transitioned from man to woman, or maybe not fully transitioned. I don't know. The point is, he knows that he's talking to a trans person, okay, and here's the conversation that follows. So, okay, that's a lot better. Very pretty. All right, let me get to the next one. Now, the first thing that I paused it, I said, okay, that's true, concrete evidence. There's no getting around it. So, text number 2, or I don't have it in order, but the second thing we have here is there's another picture. Here she is in red, a red gown. Them eyes, oh my God. Them eyes, oh my God. I just want to see the comments there real fast. I can't see the comments when I'm sharing the screen, so I'm jumping back real fast. I wouldn't know that she's transpersonal. She's very pretty. To that comment, I would say, I'll say this. Probably tricked a few guys or two. Probably tricked a few guys at the bar. Definitely. And no, no dig there, nothing like that. I'm just saying. Is beautiful, and Dolly was gonna try and victimize her. Gina outsmarted him, I think you meant to say. Did you read the whole title, Kim? What is Kim saying? Okay, Kim. Where's Kim at? I thought it was about Don Wells. Kim, you gotta hold your horses. Kim, you gotta hold your horses. We're gonna get to Don. White boy doesn't clickbait. White boy doesn't lie. Kim, just take it down a notch. Kim, did you do a super chat? If you did the super chat, then you could start running the show. You could tell me to do it in what order. You could tell me to tell Gina to hold on. Did you do that, Kim? Or did you just come in, Kim, with an opinion? Did you just come in, Kim, with a comment that I'll tell you what, Kim. People, we're stopping this right now because Kim says we have to talk about Don now. Now, not that we can talk about Don in just a little bit, but because Kim is in the chat, we're talking about Don now. Kim gets a timeout. Kim gets a timeout. Somebody give Kim a timeout. What's up, Skunky? I gave you the most important stuff. Thank you. Fuck the tragedy pimps. What up, Skunk? Okay, a lot of people giving her compliments, this and that. Mods, I dropped the channel link to Gina in before I started. I've copy and pasted Chronicles of the Shady's video, and then I put that in there. So I can't if I copy and paste right now, it's going to be the Chronicles of the Shady video. So please, drop her channel link. Miss Joanne, how are you doing? Long time no see. Glad that you're in here. Glare don't roll that way. I don't think that Glare did. And look, I'll be the first to tell you, I used to clown on Glare a lot. We used to go through it. We used to joke on each other. Not so much anymore. I may have even started a, as a parody in a comical way. I may have started a narrative like that maybe he is in the closet or something, but I was just joking. I was trying to get under his skin. Okay. That's it. Okay. But he did, but Dolly did steal the baby gap from me, bro. What's up with that? Everybody knows you stole it. Come on. Stop it. Stop stealing my, you're like Carlos Mencia. You're stealing everybody's jokes. Come on, man. You got to stop saying that stuff. It's getting out of control, people. It's a bit much. All right. Anyway, I gotta go home. Drove 2 hours round trip. Why does Dolly Vision just buy himself a pocket puss and stay away from the people? Everyone knows by now, but there's a great chance of communication being put out by. Listen. I think that that's a good question. I don't know. Miss Joanne, listening and sipping a beer. Nothing wrong with that, Miss Angie. Wait, so Glare is straight. LOL. Now you have me thinking. Is your gaydar going off? I don't know. Mine was for a bit. I think he's straight. Gina, you want to do what makes you happy. In 1976, I met Christine Jorgensen, the first transgender to ever have the surgery. She had the surgery in Denmark in 1956. She was born. Really, this is true. Christine, I did not know this. That was that was the first person to ever transition, is what you're saying? Like by the books? This is interesting. Did not know this. Long Gone coming through with the historical facts and personal details. Shout out to Long Gone. All right. So let's continue. What does this one say? Let me get to the next one. So this one says, them eyes, oh my God. All right. This is not her being a cockroach, a liar, no shenanigans. This is not her being a hater. This is not her being a liar. How? The proof is in the pudding, people. Okay, now here's a video. And I have a screenshot here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to play the video or if I'm not. So I'll refer back to the chat. You have a thumbs up from the official account, and you have pretty. Everything's in capital letters. Now, I can play the video if it's okay with you on my phone, but I was unsure of what to do here. So I'll have to look for the answer here. I don't even know if I can play it from my phone. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't, though. Let me just double check this real fast. Am I able to play it or no? If it's personal or whatever, then I won't. What's up, Mike? What did she say? Did I get an answer? That's what they say, Mike. Blair is definitely straight. Gina, the Glare, regardless, he's hot. The Glare is not gay. What happened to the chat? All right. Am I supposed to play the video? Hold on. Let me see if I can play it. I mean, because some of these screenshots have a video in them. Can I play this or no? No. Okay. So wait. Can I play it? No, I can't play it. That's fine. All right. Not a problem. All right. So in the screenshot, what I'm saying is there's a video here of Gina. I can't hit play. There's a thumb up from them. Pretty. Continued conversation. Now, people, this is got dates and times on it. You know, it says January 8th at 12:46 a.m. Hey, people, look here. The live ends. Is it insomniac hour? Is the insomniac hour over and time to DM Gina for the busteds? Is it busted time? Is it busted 30? Gina, can you shoot me some busteds? I think it might be. All right, here we go on another one. Official account, 12:38. Okay, we have a picture here, and it says, "Bam, that's some good Gina Diamond art. I like doing cool stuff with my photos, like making it." Okay, I'm sorry about that. This is Gina's text. This is Gina's text. Bam, that's some Gina Diamond art. I like doing cool stuff with my photos, like making it a theme or art. And then the trans seeker says, "Got ya. Very cute yourself." Gina says, "Thank you." The trans seeker says, "Welcome. Is that the only one?" See, I probably have the orders mixed up, okay? I don't know what it's all about, Dolly, but damn, nobody else has me blushing this hard, LOL. All right, so she hit him with a little game. See what she's doing there. But Dolly, like I was saying last live, this type of dude that, I'm telling you, man, this is the type of dude that made a YouTube channel, got a petty following. This dude wasn't getting no puss like that before YouTube. This dude was not getting pussed like that. When he started doing YouTube, he started getting a little bit of clout. He started getting, more DMs and texts. Like, he wasn't like you could tell he was like a sherm. Like he's like a sherm. Like he's not like, you're not like living like that. You're not getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's easy for sometimes you come across a woman and they got more game than you. And they got more game than you. And I think that may have what transpired here, people. Very well may have been what transpired here. Now, I do have a update on. I do want to show you one more thing. I did have do some journalism here. I got an undercover picture of Molly Golightly. This would be, I got it in the backyard out there by Hershey, Pennsylvania. What had happened was she was taking the garbage cans down to the street, and we had the media shirts on with the hats, and we were able to get this photo. So that would be Molly. She was just starting to do a kick stream. Well, we got that for you. More game than Dolly. I believe that 100%. 100% believe that. Check-in says, had Dolly spun. The problem, what I don't believe is the naysayers. Like, that's the official account. It's I don't know what order those text messages went, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that there's flirting there. There's flirting there. And earlier in the chat, Gina says, everybody knows I'm trans. There's flirting there, people. There's flirting there. You cannot support the guy. You can support whoever you want. But if you support the guy with if it's right in your face, like, it blows my mind how people just like shuffle it to the right and just justify with an excuse. Like, I mean, it's weird like that. Like it's weird like that to me, especially with the guy, with the brother. The brother's weird to me too. Gina, I would like your thoughts and opinions on this. Was this ever discussed? Because, it's very weird to me. I fully believe you, by the way. I look at, like, evidence and this and that, and there's no way that you're not telling the truth. But was there any possible way that this was discussed? This would be the brother that resides. I just wanted to know. I highly doubt it was, but I mean, you never know. Did Botox slant her eyes? I don't know who that was. It kind of looked like Molly, but I don't know. That wasn't her. That wasn't her, people. I'm clowning. I'm clowning. That's not her. I can't even do that to her. I had to follow up on the post that we did with the Gary Busey and the candles. Could be her, though. Could be her. That head is mighty plump. Let people do what they want. No one's saying they can't. Click and like and share. That's what I'm talking about. Girl, you got his ass busted, his ego wide open. Hey, man, there's not a way that he can get out of that. And look, just keep it real. Say, I was talking to her. It is what it is. But, he's never going to do that. But again, I did not see the one-on-one denying Gina. What I did hear with him was the group. Like, I was keeping track with it, and I was like, oh man, let's see what's going to happen now. And what happened was, it was like a set of community posts. These bitches be lying, turtles. Like, whoa. There's only one woman who's saying something about you right now. Why's it got to be the group thing? But that's what it is. That's what it is. It's what he does. It's always lying, this and that, roaches, haters, this and that. It can't ever be truth. Well, you were DMing me, flirting with me, asking for bust-its, complimenting my eyes, asking me for more pictures. It can't be that. Of course it couldn't be that. I would have hurt his feelings if I talked about his brother, because I wouldn't have held back, trust me. Hey, I appreciate your honesty. Appreciate your honesty. Appreciate your honesty. I think that people look. I look at the analytical data, and it says a lot of people subscribe to them, and that's fine. Subscribe to who you want. But the guy, there's a very interesting comment. I'm going to show it to you guys, and then we're going to get into Don and stuff. But I want to show you guys this comment right here. It's a very interesting comment somebody left on my last live. Let me get to it. This is very, very interesting. It's actually like a book. And by all means, if you leave a comment, I appreciate you. I don't care how long it is, or people apologize. Sorry for the long comment. No, never do that. The comment section is yours, not mine. Wow, I'm gonna have to use 3 screenshots on this. Not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. Actually, that's 3. Wow. Okay, we'll just do those 3. So check this out. This says a lot. Now you could tell. I would like to read this comment because it's well done. And then we're going to get into the Don situation and all that. Okay, I guess I went like this. 1. Yeah. Okay, 2. Okay, and then 3. I would have, okay, I read that one. It sucks too because most of his followers are elderly and fixed income. Yeah, I believe it's a lot of YouTube. Well, I've been learning a lot of people are on disability and stuff. I know how bad the spelling. He doesn't spell very good. Oh, Mystical, you're out of here. Bye, Mystical. You can do better than that. Oh, I'm sure that she's. Listen, if I'm reading the text, Gina has a little bit of game. MGL had me on a 3-way call with Bullhorn Betty, and she had me tell Bullhorn Betty about me and Dolly. LOL. Now that is interesting. That is interesting. That's exactly how Molly will do it now. See, now you're talking about 2 people that know them in real life. Completely believe that, and it's funny. I would Bullhorn Betty. Ooh. She's mad. She was probably drinking herself to death after she found that one out. Blow up dolls make the world go round. I'm gonna start a blow up doll group. Next thing you know, men won't have any use for women. Bye, ladies. Skunk. What? Gina Diamond. Oh. All right. So let me. This is comical. So let me read you this comment somebody said. Very good comment. I had to take three screenshots, man. All right, 3 screenshots. And then I'm going to put Gina's back up. Then we're going to get into Don Wells. Look at this. All right. So this is into the last. Oh, and a big shout out. Everybody, there's a group. Let me go back to your comment before I read that. Who said that? There's a little group, right? Where was that at? Here it is right here. K-Smash said that. Good comment. Look, there's a damn group. The last live that I did, they were streaming my live. And it's a bunch of elderly women. And they're like loyal. They're very cultish. Nothing is wrong from this guy. What's comical to me is I do know, I'm not going to say no names here. If you guys can figure out in the comments, by all means, but it's like they have one, it's like a subreddit of, you have the trans seeker, which would be the cult member, him, and then there's a subreddit of that group, which is this, these elderly women have a little thing, and they were streaming my live last time. People tell me I get screenshots, but to you, like, you can't debunk like truth. Like, that's her DMs. Like, you try to debunk everything. It's out of control. It's funny, man. It's funny to me to watch people. Like, there's nobody on YouTube that can tell me that Dolly did not flirt with Gina Diamond. You just can't do that. You cannot override truth. You can't do that. But there's going to be people to do it. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. At some point, as you're answering comments as a creator, you get frustrated after some time, but you have to get not get frustrated with it. You have to make it comical for yourself, and you start to be a dick, but in a funny way, because a funny way to bring the truth to them so they can see them. It's the only way. It's the only angle. It's the only angle. You have to try a new angle to get into their head. But let me read this one. So this one says, it's my last live that I did. It says, okay, it's rather long. It's the pinned comment on my last live. Dolly's sister has been around some YouTube channels trying to do damage control about their brother. The worst was on Team Rose. The lies she spewed there were insane. She first says the girl wasn't even his daughter, but was his stepdaughter. Then says, well, he didn't even know her, and that's not the half of it. She tried all kinds of crap. Anyone can Google his name, and the case comes up where he appealed the CPS decision to remove the child from the home. You don't even need to look it up under the court records, etc. Literally, Google his name. It is like that for a reason. The girl was found roaming the streets alone when she was 3 years old, unable to speak or even use a fork. She suffered from severe PTSD and was placed with a foster family. He appealed their decision and wanted her back. He stated he couldn't care for her without help and suggested one of his sisters or his mother could help with her care. Their house had no running water or electricity. They didn't want to comply and make the changes needed to get her back. Screenshot 1. This is one comment. Nobody even acknowledged she was neglected in the first place. The sister that is his mod on his channels was mentioned late in the case as a possible guardian for the little girl, but her past came up and she, with the help of their mother, had taken her child from their father and hid them, moving from hotel to hotel for quite some time. She never acknowledged the child was neglected either. At one point, they did get her back for a trial period. It seemed, and they tried to turn her against the foster parents with whom she made a near full recovery with. She had regressed right back to where she was, then found with the family again. In my opinion, and I have a past of neglect and child rape, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. This girl was messed with from a very young age. He just wasn't caught till she was older and got bolder about it, period. He wanted her back and to be his play toy, in my opinion. These people are sick. Anyone who wants to defend them and turn a blind eye to this is just as sick as they are. Why don't they ask Jimmy where he was when this was happening to his niece? It's the second screenshot. Screenshot 3. When this was happening to the niece, his old Facebook post says he was right there. He can't deny that crap and say he was touring out of state with the band. It's a lie. He was there. He did nothing to stop it. This crap is normal to them. He is so obsessed with the Summer Wells case because he feels guilty for not doing anything about his brother doing what he was doing to his niece. That's my take on it. All I know is I don't give a F about the brother or not. This man would be gone from my house, on the streets, in the gutter. I don't care. Gone. No way in hell I'd have him living with me, let alone supporting him financially. No, family or not. I love my family. I support my family, but there's a time where you draw a line. That very thing is where I draw the line. You're gone if you're touching children. You're cut out of my life if you're touching your own child. You're dead to me if you sleep with your own child. End of story. There's no going back, and there's no explanations. Screenshot 4. I told you, this person went in. A lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff there. The last part about it, let me read one part that I thought that was my favorite part. It happens to be pinned. I probably need 6 screenshots. But hey, again, the person who wrote this, much respect to you. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying it's fine for you to do that. Here's the ending of it. You dead to me? If you sleep with your own child, end the story. There is no going back, and there's no explanations. To any of the subs reading this, Google's brother, John Ainge, know that isn't a dox. He has no right to anonymity due to the RSO charges. He goes by Ice Cold Ainge now. Read that appeal. Tell me what you think. That is okay. Tell me his wonderful sister you see in his chats is still the great person you think she is. For fuck sakes, people, open your damn eyes. Much respect. There's nothing I can say to that. Only pin the comment. How do you respond to that? You pin it. Absolutely, long gone. Absolutely. LOL. I think Czech doesn't understand what I meant. Just asked if you have an advantage when it comes to flirting game because of our entire lifestyle experience. Oh, what's going on? About me flirting? LOL. I flirt with anyone. It's just my personality. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. So let me ask you, Gina. Did he ever say like the lady Gina is telling lies? Besides the ending of that video where he was like, prove it, show the receipts, and you're like, what? I'll show the receipts. Did he ever say it outright after that? Lol. But yes, damage goods, they call me the forbidden fruit because I am the best. I never heard much. I only saw the video you showed. Okay, gotcha. I didn't think so. That's Dolly's style. He when the heat is really on, he does the oldest one in the book. It's PR 101. Ignore the problem, it'll go away. Ignore the problem, it'll go away. PR 101. All right, so I want to show some other screenshots and talk about the wells because it's, listen, people, it is the same shit, man. Look, it's the same dumb things. Damaged Goods did a live before this. Shout out to her. Love you, wifey. It was a good live. And, she's just saying common sense things. But here we have these type of things. This would be Molly. Not really, but it does kind of look like her. The stuff that's comical. That is probably that's somebody. But here let's take a look at this real fast. And just in case you're just getting in here, before I go to the wells, I'll skim through these one more time. Proof DMs communication between the trans-seeking Dolly Vision and Gina Diamond. I don't know if these are the correct order, but you have a couple pictures exchanged here. You can see Gina has several different pictures taken here because the color of the clothing, the type of clothing, everything is different. Okay, so just giving you a visual here of the pictures are exchanged. And it says, okay, that's a lot better, very pretty on this one. The next one says, the next one says, them eyes, oh my God. thumbs again there. Okay. The next one has, it's not a picture, but a little, a video message you can send somebody on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. You can send a picture, a voice clip, a text, or you can send a little video. So we have a little video here, and it's got a thumbs up on it. Thumbs up, pretty. Now, I want to go back to that one for a second. I want to deny the tragedy pimp excuse game or the doubling down. So here's an excuse I could see maybe being said. Oh, I didn't want to talk to that person, or this person's obsessed, if you will. Keep sending me all these photos. Well, and again, this was not said. I don't think he'll ever tackle it head on. Well, it hasn't been in the past, but maybe because I'm saying it, well, he'll probably really do PR 101 and just ignore it, right? But maybe his subs will be like, damn, what's up with the Gina situation? But regardless, if he was to go down that line, he can't say obsessed, fangirl, roach, none of that, because there's multiple text here, and if somebody is obsessed to me, if I feel someone's obsessed and they're sending videos and stuff, I won't give them a thumb up thing and say pretty. I won't say anything, and I would block. So I don't want to hear that obsessed and the fan. I don't want to hear it because I know all their games and all their excuses. There's multiple pictures exchanged here, videos, pretty eyes. Send me some more pictures. There's all that. Is that the only one? Very cute yourself. Come on, people. Get real. The dude was a trans seeker. Is that the word? Am I making words up? I don't know. What is the word? Let me get the Gina behind. I'm learning things on YouTube. I'm learning what a dead name is. Never knew what that was. What is someone is trans seeking? And is that a thing? Is that a word? Am I saying the right thing here? How do you say it? What's up, Debbie? People, I need the word that, what is the word here? Okay, trans seeking. He's trans seeking. Got the word down pat. All right. So he's a trans seeker. All right. Let's get back to the Wells. If you were just jumping in, that's for you. Rewind it a bit. That was a long comment again. So let's get to the Wells. All over the streets, I'm seeing all this, like Donna's in jail and Tennessee and all this. Let's have a peek at some of the stuff that's been floating around. What's this one say? Breaking scoop, Don Wells lied to his probation officer about working. Don got fired from his job in Arkansas for not showing up. Hung out in a hotel all day in Arkansas without working. Don's PO is furious and ordered him back to Tennessee. A bunch of lies. Don has a job in Arkansas and Tennessee. Well, he was staying in a hotel over there. I don't know what that is. Okay, but I'm just keeping track of who's saying it. What's this one say? Who's this one? I don't even know who this one is. Lisa K. Rutz, whoever the hell that is. Breaking news. I hope anyway. I've been told that Don did not lose his job and did not leave Tennessee. It was a hoax, allegedly. I guess time will tell. Who knows what the truth is? You've been told that Don did not lose his job and did not leave Tennessee. It was all a hoax. Allegedly. Who's telling you this? So what does this mean? That Don's making shit up as a hoax? I don't even understand, people. I don't even understand what this post says. Is that unreal? I've been told, she says. I've got the information. I've been told. What else we got regarding this? Oh, how about this one? I'm not interested in talking with you, Don, you and Candace. Your prime suspects in the disappearance of your little girl, Summer Wells. Can't wait to see you both in handcuffs. Interesting. Very interesting. I've been seeing Douglas go live 700 times a day. No thanks. Just trying his hardest to paint the narrative. Prayer Garden painting a narrative that they're in jail. All that. All that. The dude is back home. He's got work already. Got work in both spots. People try their hardest to mess their life up. Their hardest. They play dirty games. Try to call his probation officer, this and that. He's not in trouble. He's not going to jail. People just, they have no content. They want to create something. And it's sad that, it's beyond sad that people fall for the okie doke every single time. You know, here is the truth about the situation. Don is in Mexico. He went to Mexico. He's on the run. Okay? He's on the run from Mexico. He's in Mexico. And he's never coming back. He's on the run. Also, the TBI called him and cleared him of all wrongdoing. And just as they did to Jody Sue, and said, hey, for the wrongdoing, we're going to give you a free trip to the Bahamas. I mean, I might as well start saying these things because this is the type of shit that people spew. And people just believe it and suck it in. I mean, why can't I make the narrative up? I might as well be saying the dumbest shit in the world. And even hurtful shit. I'll just say, Don, let me just give you half the money. I mean, what is the point to say anything truthful? I mean, I might as well say that. Can we get a Mexico, #Mexico going? Or, I mean, seriously, people, it's out of control. I mean, you might as well at some point. Of course, he's not in Mexico. But, you know, the cleared thing. Oh, Jody Sue's been cleared. You know, it's comical that people will just go for anything and the lack of knowledge of law. How was she cleared? Did the FBI call her or mail the certificate to her that says cleared? How about that never happens? How about if they're looking at somebody in a disappearance of a missing girl, they're always looking at everybody and no one's cleared until, wait for it, there's an arrest. They don't just clear somebody before they make an arrest. Where did the clear thing come from? Cleared. How? Where? Show me. Can't show me. Guarantee you, Jody Sue has never showed anything behind I've been cleared. Well, show the people. You're doing YouTube. It's about receipts. Show it. She never can. Because the FBI does not do that. But people believe anything. And again, listen, nothing against her. I don't want her to get attacked. Or none of that. I'm just using it as an example. It's comical to me. It's back to the thing with Dolly and Gina. This is gonna shout out to my replay crew. Shout out to the #replay crew. There's gonna be somebody coming over here saying Gina was lying. And you have to be like, okay. At that very second, when the person's like, Gina was lying, you have to just think about before you type. Matt, just think about it for a second. Okay, I got it. And then you go at it. It's the same thing with, why haven't they been cleared yet? And then you go at it. You have to think before you do it. It's the only way to, like, get in some of these people's heads. I want to go to Turks and Caicos. Me too. No one has been cleared. Well, Appreciate the common sense checking. Damage says, good, say to Canada. Antigua, not Mexico. That's old news. We need a new vacation island. Hey, look, he's over there. They found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Dolly? He's taken the exact same route to Mexico that Brian Laundrie did. He even contacted Brian's uncle to get a ride to Mexico. Yeah, let's get some of these things going, people. Come on. We might as well make it up, too. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Misery loves company, and jailer is miserable human being. Hey, all I know is this, man. All I know is this. Me, am a convicted felon. Always have been and always will. Right? I'm a convicted felon. And if somebody was to like maybe just go back to the Tito days, like I don't work for any organization. I don't work for any organization. And please look below the video. We have merch. I have a JLR Media. You want to be a journalist? Just buy the shirt below. If somebody, that guy, he says a lot of things about the Wells, but it's a shame that one of his stipulations of his probation is not to associate with any convicted felons. It's a shame, because what if somebody was like to come across this YouTube channel right here, like White Boys, and go back and watch the Petito playlist, and what if somebody was to like get a hold of his probation officer and show many hours and weeks that he was around a convicted felon, okay, in communication with, like that's a breach of his probation. Like he can't, do that. See, I think the thing that people get messed up is he can travel out of state for his media thing. It's covered under, because JLR claims that he works for a media group. And in all reality, he does. So he gets around certain things. I will tell you, when he went to knock on that hotel door last time, they almost arrested him. I can promise you that. Let's have a peek at it.
Hey, where's Summer? Candace, where's Summer?
All right, so I can promise you that his probation officer was contacted from this, but by police officers that responded to that motel, and I can tell you that they were looking to arrest JLR in direct result of what we just had on the screen. The problem was he got across state lines. You know, there is stipulations you got to follow on your probation. You know, some people have you got to do AA, NA. Some people have you got to do so many community hours. You know, but some people have you cannot be in contact with another convicted felon. And man, it would be a shame if somebody was able to share those links. I mean, hours, you know, all that. I mean, of course, if one was to do that, I guess I'd have to like speak to the person myself and confirm it, which I would have no problem doing. You know, it's just a shame that to see people getting harassed and bullied in such a way where one sometimes you got to push back. You know, sometimes you have to push back. Is what I'll say. That's what I'll say. What's up, Christina? What's happening? It was very creepy of him. That was brave of JLR. Somebody give her a timeout. That was weird and stockish. The Wells are not like celebrities. How was that brave? Yeah, there's a lot to unfold with what I was just saying. And just kind of stay tuned on that. That's all I'm going to say about that. A lot to unfold. A lot. You know, rumor has it. I don't know. Y'all might want to check Wifey's live out. Wifey says a lot. You might want to check her live out. She just had one, and she'll be live again at 9. But it is Kel 100%. Donna's they're doing fine. They're continually being harassed. But what you see on these YouTube streets is not real people. And of course, I will not say and mislead people or say untruths and say that they're in Mexico. For what? They don't have to run for anything. Yeah, a lot of people on YouTube, they are gullible. Somebody earlier in the chat said that a lot of the trans seeker, a lot of his supporters were older women and, you know, easily led. You know, the problem is, you know, here's a big problem that I have with the community in a whole. If you're watching this chat right now, or even if you're in the bushes, you have a one-up on a lot of people. You're on YouTube. You found alt media. You're in this interweb away from the legacy media. You're away from the mainstream media. You found alt media. If you're in this chat or you're in the bushes right now, you found a way to get other information. If you know how to type in this chat, you know how to go to Rumble. You know how to go to these other platforms. You know how to get alt info away from legacy media. I have respect for everyone that can do that. And I really, really respect people who are older that are in this generation of people that I'm saying. I have respect for you. I really do. Because there's a lot of people that are your age, older, or even younger that don't know how to get alt information. I really respect each and every one of you. Okay, it's important in this time and in the world that we're living, and this information war that we're going through, that you know how to get your information. The problem is, why are you so smart? Because a lot of people are not where you're at. A lot of people are not even really where you're at. But why are you so smart but yet so gullible? So smart but so dumb. So smart but so that is where is a problem, and I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, it is what it is. You can't just believe everything that you hear, man. A big problem is another thing is another trend that I've noticed is why do you call them tragedy pimps, but then align yourself with what they say? I don't get that. I just don't get that. Like for me, the lady with the bullhorn, the wet brain, like I don't agree with pretty much anything that she says. If you pay attention, it's always the police fault, always, unless she's at a Trump rally, then she's backing the blue. But when it comes to a case, it's always the police fault. We needed a death certificate of Summer Wells because we need an arrest. Okay, Quentin Simon, the police force there, they are not doing a good job. I am a Karen. It was City Furniture did not deliver the mattress on time. Okay, they did not do it. Everything she says, I disagree with. But and a lot of people are like that as well. But it's weird. Why, when you get to the wells, does that differ away? So we're on the same page with the lady with the wet brain Karen, and this one over here, that one over there, all the tragedy pimps. But when we get to the wells, why am I still like, yep, still don't like what she says, and you're like, well, right now, I kind of believe her. But what is it? What is she saying different? What is she saying different? Nothing. It's the police fault. She wants them to do a death certificate. I mean, people, if you just break it down like that, I don't know how to look. You believe what you want to believe, and you support who you want to support. Always going to say that, but man, we got to open some eyes. Just run them down. I want to be a contributor for the white boy and damaged goods like they have on Fox News and CNN. Absolutely, skunk. Or go to the Nation Press website and buy your pass, just like JLR did. No, I did make a merch that says media on it. If you want to be a part of their media organization, just look below. This shirt's badass. Somebody mailed it to me. Don't know if you've seen it. Shout out to Chill Billy. I like it. Badass. I like gifts. This makes my day. Want to make me something? Hey, look, the P.O. box is in the description. Look, man, why I'm saying that, I need somebody that has access to either an embroidery, if you could make bumper stickers, if you could make easy things like that. If you have access to these things, if you could make it, if you could make t-shirts, hats, stuff like that. Stickers, bumper stickers, magnets, cup holders, cups, stuff like that. Posters, stuff like that. Get a hold of me. I've been saying this since day one doing this channel. I don't know if people don't take it serious or they don't think that I'm, I don't know what people think. Maybe they just have access to do this. If you can make these things, get a hold of me. I would much rather have my supporters be making these merch and stuff like that, and me and you figure something out. Then I have to use Teespring or one of these companies, which I don't know who the hell they are. You've been supporting the channel. You make money. We make money. Something cheap, easy, not knocking people's heads off. I'd rather do something with you. If the shoe fits, whiteboylockdownradio@yahoo.com. I've been saying that since day one. It's always what I genuinely wanted to do, but I can't find anybody that wants to do it. I'm trying to help here. It is what it is. The Wells are guilty by public opinion, not legally. Of course, it's very easy. Meat potatoes. I'm not wasting too much time here. Nothing happened. What you're seeing on the YouTube streets is just more or less of just about any Summer Wells video you've clicked on in the last year. It's going to be painting the parents as the bad person. Painting the Don B is another scumbag. Another scumbag. That dude, he has some nerve. He has some nerve. Look, people are believing these idiots that are just making things about the Wells. Okay. Don B, this guy admitted to doing some weird stuff. Somebody sent $10 and I appreciate them. Angie B, thank you, Angie B. Where did it go though? I don't see it. I see it, but I don't see it. Hold on a second. What's going on here? I gotta see this, people. There it is. Okay, I see it. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that very much. What's up, Saleha? Isn't the proven guilty that in the judicial system, but not in YouTube? It's you're guilty no matter what. Very strange. You're right. But Don B, this guy's an idiot. Okay, this guy's an idiot. To me, he's a dumb hillbilly. But I do understand the analytical data that, and like somebody said earlier in the chat, there's a lot of older women here in true crime. Look, maybe Don B makes some panties moist. I don't know. I wouldn't understand why somebody would watch him. Maybe the panties get moist. Hey, it is what it is. I don't care who you subscribe to. I don't care who your panties get moist to. Or for the fellas, or I don't care who you subscribe to. I don't care what makes your boxers grow. It is what it is. Okay? But this guy, Don B, he's claiming that he drove down and spoke with Don Wells' probation officer. This dude admits on a live a while back some weird stuff with his son. Okay? Chat, I'm going to need you right now, so please give it to me. Pick up what I'm putting down and fix if I get it wrong. But I believe on live, he says some weird ass shit. He's like, yeah, and then I had my son and the lady in the trailer across the street for his birthday. I had him hook up. And then when he was done, I done went over there afterwards and tore it up. Like, dude, this is real. What's up, Tashanka? Respect, bro. Just tapping him. We're heading to the hotel for a couple of days. Power out all over St. Louis. Did not know what's going on in St. Louis. Storm. Much respect. Stay safe, bro. Stay safe. Was a guy with a gun was wandering around. We were all about to get inside and stay inside. Don has a yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know what's going on, Wicko. Yeah, Don B is gross. He is gross. But he did say some weird shit like that. Are you for effing real? This is old. 100%. And to be honest, it was a little bit more weird than that, what I'm saying. Yes, he is a huge clickbaiter. It's out of control. It's such a good comment. He just did that the other day. He's like, breaking news in the Summer Wells case. And then you click it, he's like, and then I was in the truck and we went by the fishing hole and There might have been some evidence there, but I don't know if the police seen it. But what I'm telling you is, it was down. It was down Wales. It was down. Thanks for the great video, bro. Learned a lot on this one. Every time. But I see some comments with the restraining order. Look, I don't know the whole ins and outs of what happened with the son. Look, it was something like for the kid's birthday, there was a lady with a trailer over here, the house over here, hooked them up. Then he went after the son. It was all gross. It was all weird. It's probably deleted by now. I'm assuming it. I'm sure it is. But then the dude, he talks a lot of shit. And I remember when Dom was gonna whoop his ass, he got scared on that. Like, this dude, he's just a weird coward. People do. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But this guy, he has some nerve. He has nerve. What's funny with Don B is he is like the other person on YouTube. Who's the other person? This guy plants himself to be he wants to be one of these guys that's or one of his creators that's a local in Tennessee, so close to Summer Wells. Kind of like Jody Sue does get to wear that one. She gets that title, but there's a few others. Okay, Don B is trying to be a Jody Sue. He wants to be but people don't even realize he's not close to the Wells. He lives hours away. Again, Jody Sue gets to wear that one. She was close to them. Don B was not. Swear Garden is not. It's but they sell it to people all day. People believe it. People believe whatever they say. It's sad. Yes, 100%. Swear Garden is just I honestly don't know how she gets a following. Who follows that lady? I never click bait. If people want to join and they'll watch, they will. Swear Garden is just ridiculous. I'm fine, bro. Fortunate enough to have the money to go to a hotel, but there's no. But what's going on in St. Louis? I have not seen nothing on the news. I've just been keeping up what's going on with France, the riots over there. They're going through with their own little George Floyd period in France. If you're from France, I did a post for you. Salute, respect, hold it down. Definitely a huge clickbaiter. You guys don't remember when he did the weird thing with the sun? Do you remember when the dude Don B was talking to Benny Keys? Don B is, he even says it. I'm not trying to do the drama anymore. When I first started doing the channel, I got hold of wrong creators, and I just, I'm not doing the channel like that. Guys, I might take you I might take you in the truck, in the fishing hole. I'm going to show you some spots, guys. I got some good ideas. Dude, if you don't shut your bitch ass up. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm saying it the right way. He did some weird shit like that. Never listened to him. Saw through that right away. But yeah, I saw video clips of him driving around in the area. It sounded like he was. So, Cal, appreciate the way you think. Matt just told you if you scroll up. Sent an image. It's hard though, Carol. It's not YouTube. I don't know what this is. This is the tree I had to go under where. Oh, this is in St. Louis? Oh, I get it. I'm going to show this. Because I don't have nothing personal. So this is what's going on in St. Louis. We got Wicco in there saying he had to get a hotel. You guys in the chat. Apparently in St. Louis, there was a bad storm or maybe a hurricane or a tornado. I don't know. Oh, Kentucky and St. Louis. What the fuck's going on? What am I missing? Is it serious? Maybe they had something to do with it. Maybe they didn't. And the proof people will judgment. My opinion. They are like Larry, Moe, and Curly. What is happening in St. Louis? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. We had a real bad storm come through and tear a bunch of trees down, and most people on the east side and the Missouri side have no power. So apparently Kentucky too. Here goes moderator Carol coming through. What time is it? Okay, there's some time. So you can see that truck. Look, there's a red truck. So this is a picture of a storm in Kentucky, and there's a red truck with a tree on it. Watch what happens, because we're talking about the wells. Someone's going to take the clip out of the video and say that White Boy Radio said that Don Wells fled to Mexico, and he accidentally showed proof of the red truck. And who knows what the fuck to say. It's just out of control. In South Carolina, too? I didn't know that, guys. I've just been seeing the France stuff. Bad storms all over the South lately. Skunk, we haven't really had nothing down here. I mean, kind of like rain, that's it. Didn't know that. 5-year-old boy got killed in a house. Tree fell down on the woman, was killed sitting in the car. Damn, didn't know all this. I've been paying attention to what's going on in France. I've been it's bad. It's bad in France. You know, they have. I feel bad. There's if you're not paying attention to what happened in France, they've been rioting for like 5 days now, burning down cities, rioting. Literally, it is France's version of George Floyd. And what I mean by that is, well, if you live in America, you know what happened with George Floyd, the city of love. We get it. But in France, what happened was a 17-year-old kid got pulled over, and he was killed by the police. Now, there is a couple ways to look at this, but here's the facts. The 17-year-old kid was arrested, or had dealings with the police at a total of 15 times. Okay. However, still doesn't justify for him to lose his life. Just saying it wasn't just he was not squeaky clean, and when he got pulled over, okay, it wasn't a random act of violence. However, he shouldn't have lost his life because the police said, hey, look, let me see the license, this and that. What happened was he drove towards the police officer, and the police officer killed him. Okay. He lost his life. Okay. I have a friend, okay, his name is Johnny Austin. R.I.P., rest in peace. My buddy Johnny was a real good friend of mine. He got killed by the police too, white guy. But he was running from the police, and he's a good dude, man. Good dude. Good friend of mine. But he was running from the police, and he was in a truck, and he hit the gas and was running from them to evade arrest. And he did a U-turn. And when he did the U-turn, he was coming back straight at him. And he was intending to come straight back at the car and then go this way or something, right? Around them. But when he's coming straight at him, they opened fire. Boop, 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 boop. Death by police. So he died. But it happens. You can't drive a car to police. You just can't. It's a bad idea. But back to France, this kid, it's what he did. And now they're burning down everything over there. They're looting 5 nights now. 5 nights. It's getting bad. We'll see what happens. So the subscribers in France, y'all hold it down. Y'all be safe. Y'all cock them. you should have some guns because who knows what might happen. And for the people in Kentucky and St. Louis, hey, look, man, Florida, we always have storms here. Look, when the power goes out, there's no alarm system. It's when they start looting. You better have them cocked and loaded. You know, we have a system here in my neighborhood. When we had that big hurricane last time, we met up and we had a plan. Because when the power went out, we said, hey, look, if somebody's in the yard or if they come in and they start stealing, bust 2 shots in the sky. Bump, bump, as a warning shot. So now we all know. Across the street, me, the guy over there, we all know. You'll wake up on that warning shot. And now we'll know what's up and we can help each other. We have like a system. It was really down pat and good. Hey man, you got to do that. You got to plan with your neighbors, man. Look, there's videos. I got the hurricane videos. I'm fucking flying around the yard, running down the street. Y'all seen them. You got to do what you got to do with your neighborhood to protect it. But yeah, man, there's nothing happening with the wells. Nothing happens. Just unnecessary drama. I believe what's been happening is people are contacting Don's probation officer with all type of theories, shenanigans, lies, smears, and nonsense, which is fine. Anyone can call anyone's probation officer. You know, what is interesting here is you have a person who is like the lead ringer here. Where'd it go? I can't share it. You have a person here who keeps saying all these, they're guilty, this and that, and this person keeps posting all these things about the wells, but then turns around and says they contacted my PO. Well, you're putting me in a position where maybe I got to contact Don's PO because you're admitting, you know, maybe what needs to happen here is I got to call Don's PO. And I got to be like, hey, here's the deal. And maybe like a PO has to talk to PO. Who knows what has to happen? What needs to happen? But something needs to happen. And something is going to happen. That's what I can tell you. What that is, I'm not going to say. But something is going to happen. Because you don't get to play with people's lives on YouTube. And for the record, I don't like calling the police on people. I think it's stupid to do over YouTube. I don't like doing any of that. I think it's comical and funny when YouTubers get ass hurt and they feel the need to go pro se and sue another YouTuber, and the case will go absolutely nowhere. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's stupid, but it's funny. It's funny. It's funny to watch. But it's also stupid to call the police. Sometimes you have to do it on YouTube. Sometimes you have to do it to protect yourself. But I think it's stupid. Check it. That's a very good comment. How can so many think that they all know more than the law? What people are doing is convicting the Wells without evidence and proof. Stop. How would you feel if the internet wackos were doing that to you? It is because they believe tragedy pimps. I want people in the chat to think about, or if you're in the bushes, there's one tragedy pimp that you really don't like. I'm not talking about all of them. There's one tragedy pimp that you really don't like. There's one tragedy pimp that does too much. There's one that goes too far. There's one that aggravates you too much. And there's one that just needs to be stopped. I don't know who that one is in your view. I'm just telling you this. Stay with me. Stay with me. That one that does that. Where does that tragedy pimp align with the Wells? Right? Where does that tragedy pimp align on their view of the Wells? And then where do you sit? You don't have to like the Wells. You can think they're guilty. I don't care. But what I'm saying is, it's funny to me to watch people align with tragedy pimps. It really is. Because if you think they're guilty and all this crazy stuff, great, terrific, good for you. You know, so let me go. Which tragedy pimp do you want me to watch that's going to tell me and win the argument that they're guilty? Which tragedy pimp is it? Because I've heard them all. Just tell me which one I need to watch. What episode did I miss? There is none. You people are fueling and spewing and just continually dragging this nonsense on to keep content and everything that comes behind that going. It's crazy, man. And people still watch it and engage in it and fuel it. Makes no sense. I agree with you. You know, Susan, it's a good comment. You know, on Twitter, hey, look, they canceled Tucker. Tucker brought his live show over there. On Twitter, you can't do that. So on YouTube, you can. You know, hopefully Twitter gets their shit together and we can move over there. You know, this lady wants to go to Kick. Okay, screw Kick. Although I will say that Kick. What's going on here? What is this? Oh, Kick is for monetization is very good, but there's no people over there. You know, this lady went to Kick. What I want to do is I want Twitter to get their stuff together so we can go to there, you know, to get off YouTube. Because listen, Elon Musk hates tragedy pimps. That's why he won't let that's literally why he won't let Alex Jones back on the platform. Elon Musk has his little brother or something died. Elon Musk does not want people exploiting kids on his platform. It's one of his like pet peeves and major issues. Thanks for being a voice of reason. White boy damage good in chat. Thank you, Kyle. Kyle, I appreciate it. Cher pisses me off to no end. She fakes like she's doing good things, but she's not. She's hurting victims, their families, and their cases. God bless Angie. Have a good night. Yes. They make opinions and facts and are nothing more than a mod vigilantes. We have rights and freedoms to use them as American, and I stand by them. 100% agree with you, checking. And you too, Mama Bear. Much love and good to see you, Mama Bear. How are you? I got a Twitter account. Debbie, give me a follow over there, as I will too. Oh, you got to get one. Well, when you make one, it's at White Boy Radio over there. And if you're in the chat, here, let me share it. I like Twitter. It's became my favorite platform. And look, if you want to get a hold of me, besides email, this is the best way to do it. Twitter. Put it in the chat. I mean, just look at Doug, the broomstick bandit. He's been nonstop with the Summer Wells titles and the videos, and you know the dude just can't stop. It's out of control.
Your penis is too small.
Excuse me?
It doesn't, and it just, it can't. And I can't. And it's It's just too damn small.
Did you ever stop to think that maybe your vagina's too big?
Your penis is too small.
Whoops. Didn't mean to get this off. You know, Crime and Justice, this lady, I think we're going to do it live on her next. Because this lady is an undercover tragedy, and it needs to be exposed, and it needs to be said. She just backs whatever this guy says, and it's time to get a good, we need to crank one up on old Crime and Justice. That lady. Again, same view on the wells, same smut. You know, I'm tired of seeing, hey, we're going to wake some people up over here is what we're going to do. If we don't do nothing, we're going to do that. I did want to do an update on a case right quick, and then I'm probably going to jump off people, but I want to give y'all a quick update. A while back, we did we took a look at Alexee Trevizo, if you can remember. So Alexee Trevizo was the girl, you guys, if you remember, this girl was, I might be saying her last name right. Alexa. Look, y'all. You guys know. Okay, so I'm probably saying her name wrong. Whatever. Alexee Trevizo is what I believe how you say her name. She was the young girl in the hospital, if you can remember this, that threw her baby in the trash. Okay, there's the body camera came out. We played the body cam footage, and what happened was, if you watch that body cam, she pretty much says, you know, everything that is there needed to be on a for a guilty verdict. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that very much, Debs. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate the support, y'all. I really do. Thank you. But what's up, Crime with Yanni? What's happening? Doug is absolutely gross. We don't support Doug or Crime and Justice over here. One bit. Doug uses broomsticks and asses, and Dolly uses soap and is a trans seeker. It's what we've kind of learned tonight. And Donna's not in jail. But Alexee Trevizo was the woman in the bathroom in the hospital who got rid of her kid, her baby. She didn't give an answer. Her mom was so shocked. There's lots of body cam on it. She goes and she gets bonded. She makes bond. And in my view, the bond was really not, the bond rules, like I was saying in this live, how JLR Jonathan, one of his stipulations is he cannot be hanging around other felons. That was what the judge, that's what his bond stipulation, or excuse me, his probation stipulation was. Alexia, one of her bond stipulations was she can go to the prom and do this and that. To me, the judge slapped on the wrist. Okay. But here we have her fighting this case. And what happened was her lawyer is saying some crazy defense. Let me play this video. Crazy defense. Listen to this.
Dig deep into that next. Caitlin Becker, Bobby Chacon are going to stay with me. Want you to do the same at home, please. When we come back, we'll tell you what we know about Chad Dorsey. Preview for you of what's coming up for you in our next hour of Closing Arguments. On this hour of Closing Arguments, in New Mexico, 19-year-old Alexee Trevizo charged with murder and tampering with evidence after allegedly giving birth in a hospital bathroom and leaving the baby in a trash can. Her attorney says the hospital staff knew she was pregnant before she gave birth and continued giving her morphine. So what does this mean for her defense?
They know she's pregnant because they ran the blood test and they came back. Now, they didn't tell her that she was pregnant. They didn't tell her for another 48 minutes. Well, they never told her. She learned she was pregnant when she went to the bathroom.
So the lawyer's claiming that it was the hospital's fault. They didn't tell her that she's pregnant. And
when a human gets pushed out of your vagina, you realize that if you didn't already know that you were pregnant, which I find it hard to believe because I've had 2 kids. You know when you're pregnant, plus you get a little extra heavy and your boobs grow. But not them giving them morphine. Her morphine does not give her the right to put a living, breathing human in a garbage can and kill it. So
agreed. I think the lawyer's angle here is the forget about the 8 months or so she's carrying the child. It was the hospital's fault that they did not notify that she was pregnant, and B, they were giving her morphine because she was there. She said her back hurt is why she was initially there. Her back hurt. They were giving her morphine, and they're probably going to play black. He's probably going to play the morphine. She was under the influence game, or that's what made her, or that the morphine killed the kid. There's a lot of things that the lawyer's going to try to do here. It's just kind of sad that that's where we're at with it. It's the lawyers. They're going to, they're going to do what they do. It's what they do. It's court. These cases get crazy. He was hired to defend her, period, by all means. If I had 2 kids and was pregnant at 19 and was a great mom, and when you give birth, you see the baby, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when she threw the baby in the trash, she said she was scared because her mom walks in and was like, what happened? And she's like, oh, I was scared. I don't know. I'm just letting y'all know, is this chick in jail or home?
And they caught her cleaning up all the blood.
Yeah, so Debbie, she's home. I did a video on this not a while ago. So she had the baby in the bathroom. You can see she's running and she's kind of holding her area while she's going to the bathroom. She threw the baby in garbage. She cleans the blood up as best she could. And the cops come in and arrest her there. They transport her to the jail. I don't know how long she was in there, but she bonded out on $100,000, I believe. Yeah, craziness. But the lawyer's playing now that you hear his defense. That's what it is. That there was morphine in the baby, so they're gonna have to do it. Yeah, exactly. Tashanka, exactly. They have an emergency pools in the bathroom when a baby. Exactly. It's weird. I don't think that lawyer's going to win on that, but the morphine is what I'm scared about.
She knew what she was doing. She was not high or under the influence enough that she didn't know anything, because she clearly knew what she was doing when she put that child in the trash can and hid it under other.
Yeah. So look, I was under the influence in court once. Legit. Here's what happened. No, I didn't give birth, but I hit a cop. Here's what happens. So you get the system works like this. You get a free rehab pass. Well, first the system works like this. If you get a felony, they'll in most places, as long as it's not anything weird, they'll do what they can to allow you to get it off your record. They give you like that first strike thing, and then you get a rehab pass where you could play the rehab card. Okay. After that, you kind of got to take it on the chin. But I tried to go the whole, with like the lawyers doing here. Oh, under the influence game. I was like, oh, I was under the influence, and that's why I did what I did. Man, they send psychiatrists in, and they ask you all these questions and all this type of stuff. And and these are psychiatrists, and they make a determination. Okay, look, you are legally sound. You know right from wrong. Okay, so they do all these tests and stuff. It's not as easy as it seems, and you get to pay for all that too. But I tried that card. Did not work. You have to really play crazy, and even the guys that do play crazy, it doesn't work like that, because psychiatrist knows if you're playing or if you're really crazy. So I don't think that. I have a friend, man. I did time with him. He's been on this panel a few times. One of my best friends. A good kid. He was on his way to play college ball. Came to Florida. Drank a bit too much. He got a DUI manslaughter. Sentenced to 12 years in DOC. 12 years out of his life. He was on his way to a college scholarship to play football. One mistake. But 12 years. He could not get around, even though he was under the influence of something, that does not override you taking a human's life. It does not work like that. And that's exactly what this guy's going to do with Alexee. It's very hard to prove that, is what I'm saying. Very hard. Very hard. To follow up on that story with my friend, I'm in prison with him. And Christian people, a real Christian. I consider myself Christian, okay? But I have to work on my Christianity, because let me tell you what a real Christian does. My friend is serving time, and he used to get letters from the family. They wanted to know that they wanted to let my friend know that even though he made a mistake and got drunk and this horrific thing happened and he's serving time, they wanted to let him know that they had forgave him. They would write him. Seldomly, they would send him a little bit of money. Seldomly. They would send him a Christmas card. They would religiously write him, not bother him. And I would ask him, like, hey man, when you're in prison, you ask you know everything about your friends, everything. So I'm like, is that Annie? Which was his girl. He's like, no, it's not Annie. And he was being weird. I'm like, who is it? And he was like, these people. And I'm like, I got the whole story out of him. I'm like, bro, you have to write them back. You have to write them back. You have to write them back. They have forgave you, bro. You have to write them back. You can't leave them hanging. You have to do the right thing. And he would do it. He would write them back. Now I got him to write them back. Then they wanted to come see him. And he was all weird about it. I got him to go see him. Visitation. Man, but my point is, man, Christian people are, I'm not there yet. I don't think I'm there yet. I would hold a grudge. For the Christian people that are there, I have utmost respect for you. Utmost respect for you. I got some working on to do. That's what I'm saying. Respect to you. Much love and respect to you. I respect and salute that. Yes, crime, Yanni. That's how I am. I'm the same way. I call bullshit on the morphine too. Sent my DMs to Gina Diamond for you also. I'm gonna watch the replay. Sent my DMs to White Boy. Sent my Sierra Queen Pin Park. Oh, wait a minute. Sierra Queen Pin Park. Are you the hey, wait a minute. You're the lady that you have to hit the link. Wait a minute. Is she still in here? I think you're looking at it wrong. Maybe they didn't want your friend to forget what he did. Sierra's the lady that was what that Wisconsin was talking about. Sierra, listen. Will you take a link, or you don't have time?
You have 10 minutes. I'm going live in 10.
All right, I'm gonna look at your DMs. I'll let you get your truth out about it. Wifey's going live. What's up? Perplex is in the house. She says, I think you are looking at it wrong. Maybe they didn't want your friend to forget what he did. That's possible too, but They did forgive him though. They forgave him because I read them some of the cards. It was more or less like, I think it was weird for him. It was weird because he didn't like murder the person. He didn't he took the person's life. There's no way of getting around it, but he didn't want to. He didn't maliciously want to do it. And it was hard for him to deal with because he wasn't like that type of person. And he had a college scholarship, man. And he wasn't even from Florida. So here he is and serving time in a state he's not from. And he was young, you know, he was like, 19 when he went to prison. It was tough. Maybe I don't know what their intentions what truly were, but I do believe that they totally forgave him, and it was that blew my mind. And I never forget that like sequence of back and forth between him and them. It was just if it was me, I would have a grudge, or I'd want to like, if I'm being honest, I would want something bad to happen to the person. I know, but I'm just being honest. Of course, it was an accident, but I'm being honest. I guess I can't really call myself Christian if I don't work on those things. I don't know, people. I don't have the answers as far as that goes. So I don't know, man. I'm jumping off here. Wifey's going. Yeah, 100%. Wifey's gonna go live. No, Sierra, you're cool. I just wanted you to get your truth out. Next time I go live. Somebody give Sierra my Facebook. It's Matt Smash Follow. Give her my Facebook, Sierra. Get a hold of me. I just want you to get your truth out. That's it. There's no agenda. There's no I'm not setting you up. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. You see what happened with Miss Gina? She came on here, promoted her, shared her link. I'm not, no ill will, nothing like that. Perplexed, I didn't know you were in here for as long as you are. Sometimes I go on my monologues and I just talk, but it is what it is. Much love, much respect to everybody. Roll it back. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate the donations that I got, the few that I did get. I appreciate it. Smash the like, share the video, and until the next one, truth always prevails. It doesn't matter. When stuff happens on YouTube, you have to take it and you gotta get in front of it and never backlash, never double down, and never run from it, and never ever hold somebody's voice or make them a roach, liar, scammer, obsessed fan, any of that. There's two sides to every story is all I'm saying. Till the next one. Much love.